To do it. I had to do it. Oh my God. Listen, if that ain't the best thing I seen on the internet today, if that ain't the best thing that I seen on the internet today, shout out Truth Hurts SC for life. I don't know who put that together. That got to be played someplace. Who can guard Tessa? Nobody. Fam, what is up with the squad? It's Session. Favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies in the building, feeling cocky as hell. Listen, I don't know. It's like Women's Hoop Network. Salute to you, salute to you, salute to you, salute to you. Who can guard Tessa? I don't know. Nobody. Whoever put that together, salute. I don't own that. I don't own the rights to that. That's not me. But I saw it on the internet. I think I want to play it one more time. Is that okay? Can I play it one more time? I don't know if I'm going to.
Let's go. One more again.
This ain't mine. This ain't Sess Talk Sports at all. I seen this on Truth Hurts SC for Life page on here on X. Women's Hoop Network. It got a logo up to the right. I don't know, but I'm going to play it one more time. I don't mean no harm, y'all, but God damn it, that's a jam, ain't it? They should have made they should have made that longer. Hold on. One more time, y'all. One more time. If you missed it. One more time. One more time. One more time if you missed it. One more time if you missed it. One more time. Oh my goodness. Nobody. Nobody. I mean, that said all, don't it? I wasn't even coming up here to be cocky. I was coming up here to talk about everybody else. But let me tell you something. My goodness. Who can guard Tessa?
What a show. What a show.
Hey, listen, I don't know. It's catchy. It's catchy for me. Listen, I'm playing it all week. It's my new favorite jam. I ain't gonna hold you up. Shout out to whoever made that. I want to be able to give real credit to whoever put that together. I see it with the Women's Hoop Network posted with their logo, so it may be them. I got it off the Truth Hurts SC for Life X page. It say SC fans, we got a new song anthem. Who can guard Tessa? It's fire. Hey, it's a bop, ain't it? It is a bop. Oh my gosh, it's fire. Hey, Bookie, how you been? Missed your face. How you been? Coach Coleman in the dark and everything. What's happening? He just waving.
my equipment's broke.
Hey, that is not my track, but let me tell you something. I ain't gonna stop playing that. That thing should just walk out to that. Ain't that? Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
That is my new jam. They should. I wish it was 5 minutes. Somebody need to put a rap with that. You hear me? Hey Marvin, yeah, you ain't got to say. Listen, yeah, hey, listen, it's 30 seconds. Hold on. Hey, just know if I say nobody, I'm talking about Tessa. Hey, that is a bop, bro. I love it. I love it, bro. It just made me even more cockier. Oh goodness, bro. I'm gonna be. Listen, that's outstanding. That's just outstanding. The internet. I love y'all, man. I love y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Undefeated. The internet is undefeated. I don't know. I ain't gonna tell no lies. I don't know what their name is be making the songs. But whoever made this, salute to you. Salute to you. Salute to you. Let me make sure I got that. Hold on. Make sure you got this locked in. We don't want to lose that. That's a pop right there. I need to put that in the Amazon Music Store.
Music store.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this in every room. This in every room of the mansion, and just every room of the mansion, everywhere. Just play it everywhere you can. That's just a bop right there. Who can guard Tessa? Yeah. So I didn't come up here to talk Gamecock, but it started like that. So my apologies, but I heard that coming in the door. I said, "Oh,
coming in the door."
Yeah, get ready to start the show. We was set up. I didn't have that set. I said, "Oh, wait."
Yeah, okay.
Good thing we got an extra 15 minutes because I had just finished reading this great article about Joyce that I also shared in the. Yeah, I was gonna share something about. I wanted to share this. I shared an article about Joyce that I thought was really cool. But I saw a quote here where Joyce is talking about kind of like herself, right? And where she's at in year 2. And I'm gonna share this quote out this article, and this was on Anscape. So Joyce says, "I have everything that I need physically in order to be successful on the court. I've been playing basketball for so long that it's just kind of repetition," Edwards said. But getting over the mental hurdles of getting different defensive looks or double teams and finding open players and just trusting your eyes, trusting your game, being comfortable out there on the floor and being confident in what you're going to do, I feel like all that comes into play with me.
Okay.
How on point is that for what you see in Joyce's game on the floor, as far as her assessment of herself?
I think she's accepting the challenge for growth, and you see that in
Absolutely.
the effort and the intentionality of looking for the open person. And so sometimes it's a shot factor you can't run through. You know, she had a double team in high school and probably can run through it or split the double team. Well, this is young woman, young grown women basketball, and it's a different level up than high school. So those doubles don't look the same in the different ways to suffocate the paint on you and pass the paint. And so now you have to have your chin up, head on the swivel. And when you're double like that, she's learning. If you notice when she's able to pass the ball, she has both shoulders balanced, and she can use the pivot foot so she can look and see and pass to the open lanes. And so once she keeps the core low, the footwork solid and not traveling, which she's pretty good at, and then you keep your shoulders squared up so you can turn and pass out anytime. And so she's doing a great job of growing into that. When I say that, it's not perfect, but it's a great job because you see the intentionality of her wanting to get the open to her open teammates when it's a double sometimes it's triple team, really, because you have the help cheating over to take away from her splitting that. Anybody ever notice that? So the help over cheats, so it takes away even splitting the double team, and then they bait her into charges. And so now I think what you're going to start seeing, what's important going into play in tournament playoff season when it's done, is she's getting smarter. You even see her pulling up and not going into the charge, the offense, taking the bait to draw offensive charge on her. So she's coming along, and you definitely junior year seeing significance, but it's great that she started working on it now and seeing that, and that's going to help, and that's going to stretch out the defense when she kicks out to a wide open McKeer, wide open Latson, a wide open Tessa. Who can guard Tessa? So I'm gonna stop on there, but I think it's exciting to see her grow into that and challenge herself to grow into that, and that's just going to be another level of a tool that South Carolina can use and go to in their offensive, options. It's okay. They double. Now we trust um, uh, uh, Joyce's court vision to be able to pass out because she's been consistent. So she's getting there, not yet, but Joyce is getting there with passing on the double thing. So if you want to win, you're gonna learn how to pass, right?
It's funny you said that because it said and Coach State, one of Coach State and Drip Pack quotes all the way through, but one of the quotes that she had was, I think Joyce falls into wanting to win. Everything she does is done because she wants to win, whether that's calling her own number, kicking it out, going to get rebounds, whether it's getting monstrous blocks, it stems from wanting to win. And so what is the mindset? What's the mindset? What does the mindset shift need to be if it's not the wanting to win? What is that? What do you think the focus needs to be? What are we saying there from your experience as a coach?
Well, we could win if you have confidence in that person you're passing the ball to. And not saying she doesn't trust her teammates, but sometimes you get time. You don't have to do it all anymore. Do what we need you to do. And sometimes, and so from year one to year two, and seeing where she's come from and the tradition, high school winning tradition in high school you come from. Sometimes you put pressure on yourself, and it's just sometimes it's just the type of personality you do too, right? I don't think it's something we're going against the grain of the standard or anything. It's just your personality and adjusting and seeing. I don't have to do this. I need to do what's this consistently, and that's going to help my team win. This is what coaches asking me to do. And look, and what they say, what they say, we gonna be all right, right? Isn't that what they say? So
yeah, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right.
Yeah. So and so what I'm saying, this year too, starting to settle into that. This is what I do. This is what I need to do. This is what coaches asking me to do. This is all I need to do. I don't have to take on X, Y, and Z. It's just right here. So
Got you. Okay.
And she's very intelligent. And so when you have an analytical mind like her, it's that you have to be intentional about making adjustments in your game because she's a different type of thinker, right? How to process it. So
absolutely. Great points. So Danae, what's going on? So Danae, I love when the fam get to meet. So Danae and Miracle Rider got to meet. Danae said Miracle Rider is so sweet. I'm glad that the fam is bumping into each other out there. Unfortunately not this time. Oh goodness. What do you think? Same question. What was the question? I'm sorry, Prototype. What was the question?
I mean about Joyce.
So I talked about Joyce earlier, and I said I think Joyce is right on time for where my timeline is for Joyce. I think that probably my perspective of Joyce comes from us both being Aquarius and understanding like how I think and seeing some of the ways that I think that she moves and functions within basketball. Seeing some of those same things that I had in my game that I had to be able to take the thinking out and just play the game, feel the game, do the game, just get comfortable with just doing the game. So when I say I think she's right on time for what I said, I agree. And I bumped into this article after I had made that comment. So it was like, oh, okay, I kind of am seeing what I think I'm seeing. Right. So
Right.
I just think that a lot of it too is just, also getting comfortable with being top of the scout. I think a lot of that too is getting comfortable with being a starter. So it's just making a lot of adjustments, and then like you said too, being able to pull back in some areas that you went all out in, and so not necessarily breaking bad habits, but changing what some of your muscle memory is around the game, from what you did in high school to what it is that we need for you to do now. And like you talked about, like, I don't need you to do all of that. We know that you can do all of that. And if we need you to do all of that, then we will. Right. But right now, we just need you to do this and this and this. Right. And I know that you can. But we don't need you to do that right now. So that would probably be my answer to that. And the fact that we are, and like you said, being intentional with how you correct and how you change and all of that, right? Right. So that you know that when I do make the adjustment, I'm not making the adjustment doesn't say that I don't think that you can, or that I don't acknowledge that you are capable. It's just that if I can get this from you, then I can get these things from other teammates, and then it makes everything work. It makes everything work smoother. So there's that. So that would be my answer to if that was the question, Louis. She was in my same championship game. She seen me showing ass. We both pulled up in our SC gear. Let's go.
Right.
What's up, Tracy Harper? Meet up in one of these games for sure. Shay, what's good? Love the way she spoke about herself. Not too highly or low. Nah, very self-aware. Very self-aware. That's what I love about Joyce. And I understand that she's self-aware now. Get out your head. Chi, good energy was good. I feel like Joyce had better chemistry with Chloe and Sinai than she does with Medina. Probably, but she also worked on that too. So that was also a chemistry that she built. Like her and Chloe, when they played 3x3, so that's the other thing about Joyce. Joyce spent the entire summer up until the moment that Chloe wasn't playing anymore with the idea that they were finna get more pick and roll. Remember, Drip was like, Chloe was like, it should be more pick and roll, me and Joy, more high low, me and Joyce, right? That's what they were looking for. And then that changed. And so now there's an adjustment. And some people are better able to make those adjustments mentally. Like, yo, okay, this is what we're doing. And then some people have to see it through and be able to see the whole picture and then make the adjustment and fit themselves in. And I think Joyce is just figuring all that out. Vandy had, and we're going to talk about them. She may be overthinking a bit. Most times when I see her out on the floor, she's in all the right places. That's it. Thanks. Yep. Okay, so yeah, that's my thought. But yeah, so pretty cool article. Let me give y'all the name. I mean, article, because we do articles over here. So it's called. So the article is on Anscape. The article is on Anscape. It's by Sean Hurd. It came out February 13th, 2026, and that's Hurd, Hurd. And the title of the article is "I'm Not There Yet. South Carolina's Joyce Edwards is still learning and winning." So I'm not there yet. South Carolina's Joyce Edwards is still learning and winning. I enjoyed the read. Y'all check it out. We can talk about it. Let me know what y'all think. But let's get into some of this other stuff that happened. Let's get into some of this other stuff that happened.
Articles, Lisa Pierce.
I mean, yeah, something shifted tonight. It wasn't real loud, coach. It wasn't flashy. It wasn't viral. Y'all, it's 83 in the chat. Y'all hit the like and the share. They both right there. Run them up. Run them up. Run them up. Run them up. Run them up.
By the way, man, I enjoy. I think we had 2 shows, the Baseline Brunch. I enjoy the thorough coverage while I'm doing work. I mean, it fits.
It was only one. It was one show. It was just 5 hours.
Oh, okay. That's why I felt like 2. Okay.
Yeah, people be coming back like, y'all still here? We still here. But it's just like a brunch. Okay. Like you come over at 11, and you start with your mimosas, and then it's dinner. It's dinner. You're like, okay, I'm gonna see you later, girl. All right, girl. Hey, girl.
Okay. Like that. So I had brunch today with when I re-listened rewatch. I can't say rewatch, re-listen, right? To
Right.
the lady. That's all. That's all. But I wanted to say that great coverage, just how you went down the thing, and it's just an awesome show. And I know we're already supporting it, but I'm expecting.
I mean, listen. I mean, Baseline Brunch today did 4,300 views during the live on YouTube today. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all showing up, pulling up, checking us out, hitting the like, the share, the comment, the hype. We trying to push this platform forward.
No, great job.
Stopped by left and came back. They were still on. Yeah. Yeah. People go to sleep, come back, but it's almost getting it's getting to that time when I spend the day with y'all anyway, because it's getting ready to be March Madness. Saw some other great stuff today. We don't normally talk about it, but I am gonna say this. No, I'm not. I'm gonna skip that. GB, what's happening?
You had me on the edge of my seat, and then you just took it back from me.
Yeah. Because I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Because then, if I do, then I'll get in trouble with the commission.
Okay.
So, I'm not gonna do that. Great coverage of the Gamecocks, though, right? Like we saw Raven on Sports Center last night. Like that was dope. But I mean, like, listen. Nobody wanted to tangle with women's basketball yesterday. Saturday, the NBA Saturday night was NBA Saturday afternoon. They was done in LA before the sun went down. Seemed like everybody was home in time to watch women's hoops. And you could say that it was about Valentine's Day, but I don't think so. I think it was about seeing Nah, I'm not scared. But I gotta stay on brand.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta stay on brand. So I don't know what the viewership is gonna be like on that game, but just for everything that went down yesterday, we crowned a new 1v1 champ. Shout out Chelsea Gray. I mean the Grays battle. Coach, I don't know if you got a chance to see that.
I did. It was awesome.
I mean, I'm talking.
I enjoyed it.
They played till they was tired. They was tired, boy. It got to a point in the game where they both leaned down. I was like, "Hey, I'm through with all that running and shit." We gonna finish this, but listen, you gonna keep your lungs and I'm gonna keep my lungs. Now we gonna walk it back on the rebound. You throw it back, ain't no fooling around. Damn it.
No, it was a great game. That was an old coach's term. That was a hell of a game. I know the way I can put it. It was for 1v1. It was intense. It was good. It was competitive. It was all that it should be for a championship game.
Shout out to Leah Boston. AB, your time coming, homie. Your time is coming. I see it. Don't worry. I see it. It's coming. But hey, Chelsea Gray has won everything that you can win this year, I think.
I thought the 1v1 was more intriguing. I know last year was the inaugural season of Unrivaled, but this year they got the matchups better.
I think the guards was more prepared. The guards was like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, nah. We gonna okay. This was the thing. My thing was this. I was like, damn, these guards, y'all messing up, because when it's all said and done, the way y'all got the pods broke up, you don't want to have to play a big, but you're gonna have to play the best damn big out the pod. But they ended up being ready. They was like, hey, the guards was like, no, check this out, T. If all we got to do is get through one big, we like our chances. No, the teammates of the teammates of the winner don't still get no money. That's why I wouldn't see. This is how you can tell who your people is. When everybody wasn't gonna get a piece of the money, you were full in there. All the teams was there cheering, all that. It was just your 200,000. It was just you and your kids. Everybody else took their days off. They went on vacation. Didn't nobody have
my stomach hurt.
Ain't nobody had no ideas. Didn't nobody want to give you no strategies.
Right.
You can tell who your real homegirls is by who stuck around at the 1v1 with you. Okay. Because there was some of them that was looking like it was like, damn, just they hold. I could have went to the 1v1 and sat next to them. Nobody sitting next to them on the bench. Where your friends at, girl? You ain't got no friends. No friends.
Like if I win, you can apply for a personal loan with me if I win the money. You know?
Your coach didn't even come. Your coach ain't even here. God, dog, it was wild.
Yeah, it's cold. It's cold as ice long ago. You know.
Yeah, you looked up, and you looked up and Unrivaled was at Athletes Unlimited and shit. You know, everybody was just kicking it. They was all over the place.
Hey, he said they went and watched it over there. I'm not. Look, I got beat. You on your own. You on your own.
Like, yeah, no. I got a schedule. I got eyes. I got a dot T's. I got a cross. I'm shooting content, baby. I'm getting content.
I said I was gonna spend time with the kids.
Oh shit. They tried Letitia and me here with that shit. They was like, oh yeah, nobody Letitia will play. Letitia was like, the hell I will. I'm already going to Nashville. I ain't been good enough to play all season. You ain't gonna sign me up at the last minute on no bullshit. Yep. No thank you. No thank you. Oh man. So that happened. I'm looking forward to getting back to Unrivaled Hoops. We got Unrivaled Hoops coming up on Tuesday. I'm not sure. I think Angel's back on the 20th. So Angel's back to Unrivaled on the 20th. Thoughts on that, Coach? Is Angel coming back? Gonna get the Rose back to repeat? Is Chelsea grateful to go be a 2-time champ in Unrivaled? Can they do it?
Man, champions breed champions. You get another champion here. I think so. I feel like Chelsea Gray may have been a big part of getting her back, Angel back there. Because Chelsea loves to win. Right? Let's talk about it. Point guard.
Yeah, Chelsea loves to win. She loved to win. Didn't nobody go out last night in Miami? It was quiet in Miami. Didn't nobody go out, Coach? Everybody took a bath and went home. You know, you gonna take a bath. I'm gonna take a bath and lay my ass down. Everybody took a shower and just lay down. Yeah, I'm just tired. I'm gonna give me something to eat. You know, you fall asleep for your food, get ready. Yeah, like that. That's how tired they were.
You got wipe the sleep out your eyes. You can eat
woke up, DoorDash cold on the goddamn front door stuff. Yeah, it was horrible. Yeah, they were tired as hell. That 1v1. I'm sorry, Coach.
Look, you just went to drink some Gatorade, went back to sleep.
I'm gonna just have some water. I'm gonna get some water. I'll fix something when I get up. Yeah, they were tired as hell. But you were saying something. Go ahead.
No, I like Angel coming back. I think it's good for the fandom, but I think it's good for the morale.
Not the fandom, the Rose.
No, I know fans like fandom. Like
you said the fans. I thought you said the fandom.
Yeah. No, yeah. I just like I like the energy that Angel brings and what it does. People feed off of that, and you can't deny that. You know, not just on the court and off the court.
We know you ain't supposed to be up this late, Bookie. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I just like the energy that Angel brings on the court and off the court. It's just that it's just that Riz, that's why. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just, so I'm excited to see how that impacts the league in Rome. But for as Rose, I don't think it's going to take them that long, and they could be back in the hunt for a championship. Because, yes, what a difference one player makes and how it elevates other players' play. So, and I mean, maybe I'm talking too highly of it, but I mean, he just has that. Angel has that leadership gift and how to get the best out of their teammates, whether people like to admit it or not. I'm going to give credit where credit is due for that, right there.
Exactly. Let me see. What else? Did I have anything else on Unrivaled? AU, wait and see them get their teams. So yeah, no, we can get in. We can get into the college hoops. We can get into how with the the entire national landscape just moved basically for women hoops over this one weekend. It seemed like.
You heard my sound effect. Woo!
Yeah. I mean, listen. You can tell it's starting to heat up, right? You can tell March coming. It's starting to really mean something. It's really starting to mean something. So
just furniture was sliding all around this weekend. You know what I mean? stuff moving everywhere.
Hey, and what's crazy is, so the committee dropped the first top 16 reveal, right?
Okay.
So that told us like who's hosting, who's protected, who's in danger. Who the committee kind of trusting right now, right?
Right.
So the committee dropped this thing and they say the 4 projected number 1 seeds: UConn, UCLA, South Carolina, Vandy. Then Vandy turns around and just drops one today. So I don't even think this is accurate anymore.
No, they lost at Georgia, right?
Didn't they? They got Danny Carnegie. Do you hear me? They got Carnegie. Yes. Yeah. They did. So this is when they supposed to be talking about the head-to-head pressure, quadrant 1 wins, right? Game control, the eye test. Although, see, the eye test piece
I
of
struggle with that quadrant 1. I really do.
The quadrant 1 is okay for me. It's the eye test for me because everybody ain't got 20/20 vision. See what I'm saying?
Right.
This the problem. This the problem for me with the way how the eye test is graded. The observable component, like who look like a champion when it's tight. Who look like a champion when it got tight today, coach? Who you look like? What teams you look like you can say, oh, I could see y'all being able to, being able to fight through the drama in March.
Louisville.
Okay.
Again, I'm not a fan of that coach, but those young ladies are putting something together special this season, and they have a lot of toughness, grit, and I like how they're playing. I saw that in Louisville.
That's Jeff Waltz over there. That's Jeff over there, isn't it? Hey Jeff.
Yeah.
You keep going towards the Nia Hardy now. I'm seeing some strain. Keep bouncing the game. Go ahead, coach.
Yeah. Out of all the games played today, I thought Michigan was on that on that trajectory to kind of slip into the discussion, but it's just too much roller coastery. Not just roller coaster, but roller coastery for me to kind of lean into Michigan.
Silas Ford had a bounce back game today. You don't think the slump is over?
I feel there's something missing defense wise with Michigan. Why they're inconsistent? Not inconsistent. Where they take them. I'll call it ebbs and flows, because if they don't dip real hard, it's just like, okay, I don't know. They're number 7 in the nation, so yes, they're a ranked team, but I'm not comfortable with them going into March Madness, like putting my chips on them, if you know what I mean, putting my shekels on them.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't know why, but they won the battle of the Michigans, didn't they?
I mean, they did. It was a season sweep. You got 24 from Siley. You had 24 from Olivia. You had 24 forced turnovers, I think, right? Like, that was March Madness, real rivalry type energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it means something. So I respect that.
I mean,
it was so. I watched some highlights from this one. They had a second quarter run that was like 26-9.
Okay, right. Okay.
Like that right there, if you can pull that off, you can win an Elite 8 game with that type of offense and stuff in your arsenal. But are you going to be able to be consistent enough to get there? Is the question that we're asking about these teams right now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, right now UCLA sitting number 2, and they're playing consistent in the Big Ten. So I'm gonna give credit to Corey Close and the Pleathers and the Pleather fans. Give credit where credit to, and it's not a great. I mean, it's okay roster. I don't think it's a heavy time. I think the other teams just struggle with the don't. I don't know. They don't scout. Well, I'm just surprised they don't have 3 or 4, more, loss in the conference. UCLA. That's what I struggle with. They only got 1 loss overall, and I think in the Big Ten, somebody who's not on the defensive scout, they look beatable to me. Really, they do.
Got to add personnel.
Yeah. But right now, they're looking
you can't be scared.
Right.
Real quick about Michigan, though. Do you think Michigan could crash the Final Four party?
As you say that, I don't see it. I see 8. I can see them getting to the 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
But here's what I struggle with when you talk March Madness. When where you need to depend on a Olivia Olson, Silas Schwartz, and then Mila Howley, those 3 to do the heavy lifting offensively. When you get to March Madness, maybe you have to, you get out 32-16, but I think Elite 8, that defense turns up because now you into the meat of the Power 4 type of teams you're gonna see in the Elite 8. Maybe not, Sweet 16, but Elite 8, yeah. So that's why I said I don't see them getting past Elite 8 because it's too. The other supporting cast are not scoring enough right now. They're not developing enough to get you to where you need to go, and it's not guaranteed that your big 3, Holloway, Olsen, and Swartz, can produce that in March Madness. It's one or done. So where's your your supporting teammates in that?
All right, we're gonna find out. We can stay in the Big Ten. Was Maryland shocking Ohio State? Was that the comeback of the year? Ohio State was up down there 20. Okay, Maryland had like a win probability of less than 4%.
I'm sorry, it's the 4 that got me. 4.
Mm-hmm.
Like big 4 free throws. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. Just coming
Bring
off
the Freeze went to like a triangle and 1, and went on a 35-11 run.
Well, that's poor. Well, that's poor non-adjustment on Ohio State.
Is it, or is that coaching leverage?
Well, Brenda Freeze had to do what she do.
Because that's a massive quad 1 win for Maryland, right?
Right. So so that was a veteran move by you do what you make this adjustment, and so obviously McGuff did McGuff trying to make an adjustment to the triangle 1.
Apparently not. If it's not a blueprint, if it don't work, coach. So nope, it's not a blueprint if it don't work, coach. If you don't get the win, it's not a blueprint.
Not a blueprint.
Chloe told us that.
Well, is it a blueprint?
Mm-mm. They didn't win.
I mean, here's the thing. Congratulations. Maryland has worked through a lot of adversity this season. So I'm impressed with that.
Does that make this the best in-game coaching adjustment of the season?
You're not at a full healthy roster. I mean, what you running at almost 50%, or 60% of health on the roster for Maryland? Maybe I'm exaggerating, but it's fairly.
I don't know. I thought they was getting healthy, at least as healthy as they're going to get for this season.
Right, for the season. So,
and Jelani could have won it at the end. I think it was Jelani that missed the shot at the end.
So I mean, it's not like that Ohio State got blown out and we just came out for that. But
no, they blew a 19-point lead. And I mean, what would you rather? I would rather get blown out than blow a 19-point lead, coach.
Well, that's what I was going back to. How happened? I know it's about a game of runs. I got to go back and rewatch
Triangle and 1.
So if I'm up 20 and the lead is cut to 10, you got to call a timeout.
Got to do something
and try to run and get a set play, get a score out of that, and bump it up to 12. To get the momentum back. So once your lead gets cut in half, you usually call a timeout, or some people call a timeout if somebody going on a 4-0 run, right? Because you know that team, you want to run a set play to get an open look at something to get your offensive momentum back. So I got to go rewatch that game to see if Kevin McGuff take advantage of those, call the timeout, try to regroup, recalibrate, all that good stuff. So I don't think he's that good of a coach anyway. So.
Speaking of coaches, I got a question came up in the mention, and I said I was going to pose this question to the chat. Does Dawn Staley have a case for SEC Coach of the Year this season?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's like three-card Monty with working the players, managing the players, the situation, the minor injuries, so whatever they're dealing, and protecting her team at that, and not, which I appreciate how she goes about that business. Because one, I know this sounds crazy. Somebody have an injury, they are entitled to a HIPAA law. If their confidentiality, it does not have to be disclosed. But that's a whole different discussion. Two, just making it work and trying not to overwork your players. That's what you see, trying to respect the integrity of players so they can get some health back. So I think this is you see Coach Staley, Dog Staley do some best coaching, but far as managing these players and not exploiting them when they're hurt and they can get injured even more and it can be career ending or changing. Coach of the year,
Do you think the SEC will see it like that?
No, well, spoiled brats at Vandy, so I'm sure I could see Basconomics leading that way.
You say okay, so you say Vandy coach will get the Coach of the Year based on what?
That's spoiled brat.
She hasn't had to manage. It's not like she's not going to finish at the top of the SEC. She got blew out by us, and she just lost to who? Georgia, and it's not like she's been managing a whole bunch of injuries. Who the hell been out? Not that I'm wishing injuries on anybody, but what challenge have they had as far as like depth, their bench, people being prepared, availability? What has she had to coach through? I'm not, and I don't disagree that it's going to be the Vandy coach. But I'm just wondering what you think it'll be the Vandy coach for. I just don't think that they're going to consider Dawn fairly. But that's just that's unique. But I would love to be wrong because I think that there's a great case for her to be Coach of the Year of the SEC. Especially win the SEC. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying I agree with you as far as Coach Dawn Staley, because of the situation beyond your control that's handed to you. You're still managing to find success and protect your players and have respect and tell you know what I mean. There's too many times you see players hurt and then a coach plays them to where it is beyond, it's a career ending or a real damaging injury that affects how they play and things of that nature. But Vanderbilt is probably going to get it because it's one of their best seasons in a long time, where they rank. And I just see that the Basconomics and then connection with UConn and all that stuff. And that's kind of just abstract things. And here's the thing: in this Basconomics in the ecosystem of women's college hoops and SEC and conference play, life is not fair. And one thing I appreciate about Dawn Staley, she doesn't hide that from her players.
So hold on. First of all, ain't Gino always Coach of the Year in the Big East? What we're talking about right now is Conference Coach of the Year. So, okay, even if I take, spoiled brat, I'll let you take the injuries out. She still lost to Dawn and got her ass whooped and got stunned by Georgia. So you can say that the injuries aren't considered now, record to record, mano a mano. What is she? What wins her? What wins her the Coach of the Year for you? It's like it's hard for me to be like, you know what, you're a better coach than her, and you didn't beat her. You didn't finish with a better record than her team. You didn't win the conference. What gets her that? It's just her turn?
Yeah, everybody, yeah. But it's not easy being that highly successful every year. I don't agree with that statement at
You don't
all.
think it's done? It's expected for them to be at the top. So it wasn't Michael Jordan every year for MVP, even though he was expected to be at the top. Michael, let me know. No. I'm not saying. I got you. That's who you think they'll choose. I understand that part. She's exceeding expectations based on who? What were the expectations? Coach of the year comes unexpected in your eyes. Okay, so when was the last time Drip won Coach of the Year?
SEC coach of the year.
Yeah, we talking about SEC Coach of the Year. What was the years that she won it in?
I mean, there's several. There's probably should have more, but to me, it's don't want to um, have the accolades. SC don't put that standard in. They are the standard. She is the coaching echelon of the SEC, but we don't want to don that to a coach uh, like Don Staley. But we thank you for what you've done for the SEC. We're gonna ride on your coattails. We thank you for what you've done for the SEC. But we're not gonna give you credit for the body of work that
Because
you do.
when you say, well, she wasn't expected to win it, they weren't expected to be good. Don Staley won it in 21-22. She won it in 22-23. She won it in 23-24. Those was freshie years. Those were Aaliyah Boston years. You don't think that she was expected to be great those years? She won the undefeated season. She won a year before that when she lost in the championship, and she won a year before that when she beat UConn. You think Georgia coach has exceeded expectations? So the coach of the year should go to the coach that exceeds expectations, not the coach that has the best performance. I don't know. I don't know how it works.
I'm gonna share with you. When I was in Northern Arizona, it was my first year out of school, high school. I won coach of the year because we won regular in 10 years in the prior 10 seasons before I got there.
Hold on. I absolutely can compare Jordan to all of that because right now Don Staley is the goddamn Michael Jordan of women's basketball coaching. Yes, I absolutely fucking can. You see how many times she didn't won coach of the year, undefeated season, 3 chips. What she did in this game? Yeah, she's the Michael Jordan, probably more than the Michael Jordan of this game. I absolutely fucking can. And the other reason that I can is because this is Cess Talk Sports platform. I can compare it to whatever I want to. I can compare greatness. He was the MVP over and over and over again. You said that she doesn't get to be that because it's not expected of her. So greatness wasn't expected from Michael every time that he stepped on the floor. You goddamn right it was. And he was rewarded and given those accolades for meeting that standard, as she should. But continue, Coach.
Yeah. So what I was sharing just briefly was that my first year at the school, the Catholic school, high school boys team hadn't been in the been to a state playoff in 10 years. Did that, but in the region that I was in, I was voted coach of the year because we won regular season conference championship, and they hadn't did it in 10 seasons prior to that. So I was acknowledged for the body of work I did in one season with the talent that I had. And then it's not about me bragging. I'm showing the point of when you do the work and it produces winning results, then you acknowledge that, not almost. So I guarantee you, if I finish,
I'm sorry, Coach. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Let me go ahead and do this. See, what we're gonna do is words fucking matter. Words fucking matter. Jordan never lost when he got to the finals. I'll give you that. 6 of those. But how many years did he play in the league? Okay, yeah, then he lost some. Continue, Coach. And Jordan is my GOAT, but you're not gonna tell me that I can't make that comparison. That when greatness is expected, then and you deliver, it should be rewarded. And that's my point. Go ahead, coach.
Yeah. So if my team would have finished second place, I don't think I would have received Coach of the Year.
Got you.
That was the part I was trying to get to. If my team came in second, but it came in first place, and we were the top seed. And when they call out region playoff, we had to play in the region to earn a state playoff berth back in that format, and we were the number one seed. And that's what. So my players play, how they performed, earned me the Coach of the Year, whatever work we put in together throughout the season. So that's what I'm trying to say. So that's all I was saying. So we would have finished second. I don't think they would have voted me Coach of the Year.
Thank you, Louis, for the added data. Yeah, coach, because you were the best. So for me, listen, y'all know I'm not into letting losers do winner shit. So to me, the best get the awards. But this is why we had a conversation. What do you think? What makes Coach of the Year for you? Is that, oh, you did better than I thought you was gonna do, so I'm gonna give you the blue ribbon. But you was you the best? No.
No, win your conference.
So to me, so to me, that's most improved. That's good job for you. That's something like that. But Coach of the Year? No, not to me. Not to me.
Usually, maybe we got
to know and believe in her. Maybe her team is doing things faster than some expect. Okay. Dog can take her players in any environment and win. Look at the away games for Vandy. Let's be honest about what's happening. Facts, coach. Let's talk about it.
So here's the thing. I remember coming up was when I was aspiring coach was I knew if I watched a conference, high school or college. Thank you. That was in 2009, so I'm telling my age the way. So you was on a break and I made you laugh at the same time, Auntie. So coach, so Auntie, what I was saying, what I remember, Auntie, is that when you had whoever won the conference that year, that's usually who was the Coach of the Year because it's hard to win your regular season conference, right? And in college,
the same person start winning it so much, then they get to talking about, well, we tired of Coleman getting it because he win it all the time. So even though he gonna win it, we gonna give somebody else it. That's letting losers do winner shit.
Right. So to me,
you want the award that Coleman got, take Coleman down.
Yeah, take the spot. Get the spot.
Yeah.
Earn it. So that's what I'm getting at. So that's where my confusion is now with this. Well, we're gonna go this way. It always came to me, whoever won the conference, that's who won Coach of the Year because that's a hard thing to do.
They goalpost moving.
So
that goalpost moving.
Somebody help me out with that. I'm confused on that. That basketball now doesn't make any sense. Right? I mean, in conference play, in conference tournament, usually the outstanding player went to one of the players on the winning team. Am I wrong?
I mean, I'm keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. Listen, if over how long UConn been in the Big East? How long UConn been in the Big East? 10 years? 9 years? 8 years? How long they been in the Big East? You give them 5, 8?
I'm doing the chat.
Let's say 10. If Gino Auriemma hasn't been Coach of the Year for the last 10 years of the Big East, then y'all are lying. That's it. I didn't just go strictly off record though. I didn't just go strictly off record. I gave a whole reason. I gave a whole listing of why she should be. I made a whole case. It wasn't just her record. It was the fact that she beat her. It was the fact that she didn't have to walk into hostile places and win with 7. It was the fact that she's playing with less depth than she normally plays with. It was the fact that she's battling through injuries. She's losing players through games. And then I asked, what challenge has Vandy had? Not that I'm wishing anything on anybody, but what have they had to manage? Have they been down any major players? Y'all just said they do good at home. When they on the road, what they do? Okay.
All right. So here's the thing. I remember when my first head coaching job, I went 1 for 15, but I produced an all conference player. I did not get coach of the year because we didn't win anything. But I did get credit for what? Developing. This was a senior. I only had a 1 season, right? So I worked with them. So we got credit for him, that person working hard to be an all conference player just because I helped develop an all conference player in my first season and my only season with that player. Um, that didn't make me coach of the year because we had a losing record. I didn't earn anything. But that means we had an individual success on the team or an improvement on the team. So the thing is, I when it comes to awards like that, you got to give it to the person that's on the top. Period. Even if I don't agree with them or I don't care for them, they still worked to be there. Period.
Thank you. Yeah, I tell you, if he should have been Big East coach of the year last 5 years.
Right.
He should have been. Great point, Coach. What did you think about Texas, Tennessee? Did Texas survive?
Man, I thought, look, okay, so I went back and so some part of the game, you ever go to the outside on the blacktop? It was like one of them real good, intense games on the playground.
That was the best ones. That's where you build your basketball character at.
Yeah, it was part of the game that kind of looked like, the ball bounced around, flew back and forth and scoring like that. It was a little bit of playgroundish in and there. It was anybody's game the whole way. I think it was very good matchup roster wise, and the ball just really bounced Texas' way, really, for them to win in Tennessee, if I'm correct. So Tennessee, come on down. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Texas hasn't been playing up to par, but then and then I hear I'm struggling because because we are over here.
Is Texas looking vulnerable heading into March?
Yes, totally.
You think so?
Totally. Okay. Yeah. This game showed it for sure.
Does this prove that Tennessee could be a dangerous lower seed?
If you get the right, because March Madness is about what the matchup in the region you get put in. So yes, if the committee is feeling Christmassy, giving gift out, gonna give them a chance. Huh?
Feeling like Christmas in April?
Right. You're giving gifts. I mean, only teams I know that get what we call the cupcake bracket is, sometimes UConn, sometimes Tennessee used to get cupcakes when Pat was there after years established because you wanted that money, that revenue to go along after you build it up. So I don't know if I can. I can't take the. I'm so over Kim on the sideline. It's just not. It's. Whew. But that's a whole different story. But Tennessee can be scary depending on the region and who they got the matchups. I see it. It could be very shaky getting out of the Sweet 16 for Tennessee because they're just too up. They have moments where they're clicking on all cylinders and the platooning is tuning and everything is tuning up and it looks good. But and then I think Texas is getting stagnant. They look stagnant. They're not up, not down. It's just like where are you at? Where are you at? Over here, something. But
Absolutely, Coach.
Mondo said Mondo hilarious.
43 or 2. What letter goes in front of that game? Ew, you're right. Do y'all think this was secretly a tournament preview matchup? Will these two teams see each other again, Texas and Tennessee in the tournament? Not the SEC tournament. March Madness.
March. That could possibly happen.
So, God dang it. I didn't even want to have to get to this one, but we in the SEC, and I can't leave without talking about this one. Cody, put your goddamn hands on somebody. Listen, what is happening here? Cody, listen. 74-57 to the Whisperer. Third strike went off. What's happening here? This is resume building season in the A. Kentucky handled Ole Miss like quiet professional business, important business. You know, like your grandparents used to put their downtown clothes on when you was a kid to go take care of business. It was important like that. It was official business. It was official business, like they were going downtown. Listen, did Kentucky just secure their spot in the tournament?
Yes. Because they were sliding a little bit, and they needed this win. I mean, Mississippi and Coach Yo, and they needed this win. I thought this could have been a statement game to success. You know, to win by, doesn't matter how many points, but just to win this game. And so now, Coach Yo and the team, they got to get back into the basketball lab to figure this out quick, because you're on the back end of the season going into SEC conference tournament play. So I'm not concerned, but I got my antennas up, if that sounds fair.
Gotcha. Is Ole Miss? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Is Mississippi what? I'm listening.
Is Mississippi sliding at the wrong time? Like, is Mississippi really sliding? Is Coach Yo's team really sliding? Or is it just, man, we were stuck in Birmingham for a while, and now we just got this stretch, and it's unfortunate? Or are we seeing some real deficiencies and some real holes in what Mississippi has going on down there?
Well, I mean, SEC tournament play in March Madness, what it shows here, this is a great experience of matchups. How you struggle with certain.
They got a game every other day this week.
Right. So this is a great example of how you got to be ready and adjust to matchups and have to counteract. And so, and then we got to go back to what we talked about. What we always do is that we traded some defense for some offense. So now you might have to go into your defensive bag, Coach Hill, and throw some other defensive scheme in there that your defense responds to and play well, so you can put your team in a position to win. Is it amoeba defense? Is it 1-2-2? Something? What else you got to throw in there to stop the bleeding when people are scoring on you now? So that's 74 points to 57. So that's I would never see Coach Yo's team. Usually you see Coach Yo before they keep it in 50s, low 60s. So that's almost 80 points. So different time, but they didn't score 60 points themselves. So you got to. I think you got to find a defensive groove or a defensive schemes that work with the talent that you have this season. Because it's totally different from what you had last year, right? Last season. So I think that's also something else. It's never too late to make defensive adjustments. It never is, especially if your team responds to the scheme you present to them and they want to win. They're gonna figure it out. Okay. But that's what I see. You got to stop the scoring. You got to stop the bleeding on the defensive end.
Hey, speaking of stopping the bleeding on the defensive end, got to go to the ACC. Hey, look, Duke was like, you know what, Auntie, you can shut up about all that. 16 straight wins. Duke was like, yeah, Cess Talk Sports, you can shut that shit up. We 16 in the ACC, and we trying to make sure it belong. They trying to make sure it belong to them. Hey, listen, that ain't, and that's not. Listen, 16 is not a streak. They have dominated the ACC. Now we've been saying the ACC is wide open, but like I got to give them I got to give respect where respect is damn due. I believe they went into North Carolina. It got that win out of them.
No, they was at home. They was at home.
Duke was home. Okay.
Yeah.
But they look like they could be a true number 2 seed threat. Like they look like they could be a true number 2 seed threat right now if they keep this up. I still got Louisville winning the ACC, but they're gonna have to get it together. and they gotta take the lessons that they learned from the loss that they took from us, and when they saw Duke the last time, and be able to turn up, be able to correct those things. But right now, Duke is looking like a true number 2 seed. Can Duke sneak in there and still a number 1 seed late? And do you think they're Final Four sneaky?
They are Final Four sneaky because you're not sure what they're going to get. You know, the defense of the ACC. ACC is kind of competitive in their home rights this season. I don't see. I think you got some parts there, ACC, that there is no parity, so they're working to strengthen their conference, but still and yet is a reputable conference. I have to give credit due to turning the ship around because it looked like the ship had some sinking holes in it earlier this season. So put respect on Coach Boston and the coaching staff and they pull themselves together. I'm gonna give that to you because you put in the work and the time and the hours. You're in the road, you do. You're on the road, so you figure a formula out for the season. My thing is when it comes to March Madness, I don't know if they'll be able to produce offensively like this when you come up against some more elite defense as well.
Also, I've been telling y'all all season North Carolina was fool's gold. I'm telling y'all all season that was fool's gold. But is Duke the ACC's best March bet?
They look like right now they look like the one in the command, yes. But I'm with you. I like the way Louisville plays, but I don't know if they're ready to take that leap into that yet. You still have some youthfulness there, but they're growing. They're coming into the maturity as the season gets to, one and done.
It's still my dark horse over there. It's still my dark horse. You think Lawson gonna take Caldwell's spot over there at Tennessee? They could have had Lawson when they got Caldwell. They need to go away from Pat's tree. They need to go away from that. They need to go away from that. And just start a new regime at Tennessee. Just get that out your mind. Celebrate it, but move into the next era of what Tennessee Lady Ball basketball looks like. Like, y'all got to catch up. Virginia shocked Stanford today in a road win. I think that might have been the game that was on the road. I might have been mixing the game up.
Okay.
Is Virginia a sleeper this year?
They can be. They're winning at the right time right now. And they're playing some good games, and they're taking teams down to the stretch. I'm looking at NIT or or the invitation. What's the other one? CIT, whatever CBI. I can't remember.
WBIT, WNIT.
Yeah. I apologize. One is newer than the other, so I can see that happening. I would be shocked if they get into the NCAA. I don't see them as a bubble team now, but maybe let me go back and look at that. But I do like how they've had a significant turnaround from the past 2 seasons to now, where they were really struggling in the what they call the basement dwellers, and now they're in the competitive in that pack. And congratulations to that coach coming in there and being about business, and that coaching staff, and giving those players, those young ladies, something to believe in. Because I don't know what was going on for it. And I think wasn't it Tina Thompson over there at one time at UVA or somebody?
Don't make me tell a lie. Don't make me tell a lie. I don't know.
Yeah. But it was one is a WNBA player, and it just looked horrendous, and I felt so
Coach,
bad.
You got pick'ems for tomorrow, correct?
One ranked team pick'em tomorrow.
Right. Okay. So before we get to that pick'ems, as a matter of fact, what is that game?
Nebraska, Iowa.
Are y'all watching that game tomorrow? Y'all not watching that game.
Okay, she was the coach, Tina Thompson. Okay,
I'm gonna watch the game.
Thank you, Shonda Del Rey and Molly Brando. I thought she did. This is like a season and a half, almost 2 seasons. Appreciate you for confirming that information for me, Shonda Del Rey and Molly Brando.
That's right. Mississippi State play Arkansas tomorrow too. Iowa, Nebraska, Utah, Oklahoma State. Okay. And then it's Unrivaled back on Tuesday. So before we get to that pick'ems and you're ready to get out of here, this is what I felt like the weekend told us. I saw 3 truths, Coach. 3 truths.
Okay.
The sophomores everywhere. These sophomores is out here. They fearless. They decisive. They are running the sport right now. Coaching adjustments, like always, are going to decide March. That remains true. That triangle and one flip the game. You got people going 2-2-1, 2-3, 1-3-1. Defense travels. Schemes matter. Schemes matter.
Yes.
It ain't too many number 1 seeds to safe. Vandy proved that. Texas felt it. Everybody see it. The tournament, it's going to be fun. What you got?
What I have?
Yep, she got fired. Okay. I think they were still talking about Tina Thompson.
Yeah.
Okay. You think Duke is going to be a 3 seed? Okay. You don't think it's enough time and schedule opponents to leapfrog all the number 2 seeds to get a number 1? Okay. Highest ceiling is a 2 seed. Yep. Okay. Listen, I think March 8th don't necessarily belong to the favorites. It's gonna belong to who's ready, like it always does. So we're gonna be here with the truths about the hoops. Yo, who can go? Oh,
One more
play that one.
One more time.
How y'all feeling about Big O's post with our coach? I love that. Let them know you standing on business. Let them know you standing on business. In the meantime, this is what we want to know. Again, Cess Talk Sports does not own that at all. Women's Hoop Network posted it up. I seen it on another Twitter channel. Listen, I thought it was, and that was I actually seen it on Truth Hurts SC for Life's page. Shout out to whoever made that. It's catchy. It's a bop. I can't stop playing it. Who can guard Tessa? Nobody. Let's go with the.
That was a master class. That was a Tessa Johnson master class put on Saturday night.
Tessa is gonna have a bunch of fun. Okay.
Live from PMAC, it's Tessa Johnson. It's like that's how I felt. Sorry. Would you say, Auntie?
Yeah. Let me see. The way I know, they all cracked up after the game. Even they saw that clip of Moki. Hey, it's so catchy, man. It's a jam. That's a bop right there. Hey, shout out to whoever made that. I'm playing it. I'm playing it. It's in my rotation.
Oh my goodness.
Coach, let's get the pickups in and let these people get the week started.
You want this party started, right? You want it started quickly. We're gonna set it off.
You can't do it like that. You gotta be like, count it off. Come on, you always try to get to you gotta finish it, bro.
I knew you was gonna come in on it. I knew you was gonna come in. I knew you was gonna do it. That's why I did it. I knew you was gonna do it. I knew you was gonna come in. You never let me go with something. You're like, you can't do that, bro. Look, my executive producer is better than yours. That's all I'm gonna say. God, pickles. Number 15. Iowa playing tomorrow. Yeah, I'm in VA, Mondo. You want to come on down and visit? You are more than welcome. Nebraska Huskers playing Iowa Hawkeyes, number 15 in the nation, are in Lincoln, Nebraska tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern time, taking on the Cornhuskers at home. It's the only pick 'em. Who do you have? The Hawkeyes or the Cornhuskers? I give them. You pick 'em. Pick 'em. Yeah. I'll be around this summer. Let me know. I'll be more than happy to meet up with you. So keep me posted. Mondo, we'll I'll get your information. We'll get that all linked up. We got Shell Hartley, Iowa, Molly Brandon, Iowa. Anybody else? Because you know I'm gonna get the quick countdown on y'all now. Oh, okay. Jay says Iowa's gonna get it done against the Cornhuskers. Chit Chat gonna go off. Shonda Doe Ray's going with Chit Chat, but don't really watch out the team. Marvin, he said you laughing at me. Were you laughing at me, Marvin, or something else? I'm about to do the quick countdown. The quickums with the quickums, the pickums with the quickums, right there. Yeah, Keontae with Iowa. Shay Dub got Nebraska. Chi good energy. See, Chi, I was about to say Chicago again. I just had to be honest. Iowa. Marvin says Iowa. Mondo. Yeah. So you're not picking the Hawkeyes, Mondo. That's what you're saying. So you're not picking them. There's not a pick'ems. Oh man. I know they got a dog walk a few games back, right? Like 2 games back, but
they got the post up now. It say, well, who the hell can guard Tessa? And it's a picture of Tessa sitting up with her sunglasses on. And it say Jesus. It say Jesus, the Lord and Savior. I'm done with the internet, bro. I'm done with the internet, bro. What in the world?
Man. So it looks like the chat has spoken. We got a lot of pick'ems for the Iowa Hawkeyes taking care of business against Nebraska Cornhuskers on the 12 p.m. Eastern time on a matinee, on a basketball matinee game on a Monday matinee of women college hoops. Yes. So I know Lisa Pugh going, and I think you're gonna plead the fifth. You can plead the fifth, LP. I'm not, there you go. I'm not gonna hold you. All right. So we're gonna close out now. 10, 9. Hey, y'all something else. You know that? Y'all something else. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is the lonely number. Pick up. It's low. May all your pick'ems come true. This pick'em is brought to you by Little Leon's Lounge and Cigar Bar. Bring your own paper bag. Don't forget the mint juleps, Pellegrinos. Pick'ems. Yeah. Yeah, pick'ems. The one pick'ems. Down goes pick'ems. Back to you. One be on Bible Picks Up Tuesday. Back to you, Auntie. I'm kind of excited back that now Angel's coming back. I don't know. It's something about that level of competition.
Oh yeah, it should be fun. It's just this right here. This all it say is this right here. It's just a post. It ain't no video or nothing. I'll show you on my
Okay.
It's just Tessa sitting there.
How you say when you a kid? I wanna see.
That's all it is. They silly. Who the hell can guard Tessa?
Oh my goodness. And she did, you know what is crazy? Tessa did it like she has this just natural grin or just like, okay, that's. And you know what? When I was watching that, you know when she shot the three, she was already walking backpedaling with the D3.
Tessa started making threes when she left Columbia. When they pulled off, Tessa started making shots in Baton Rouge. Shit. What? Tessa came to shoot that bitch. Do you hear me?
Oh my
Man,
goodness.
Tessa can't shoot that bitch, man. Tessa was like, yeah, I'm shooting now.
That's a
Tessa,
master
what you
class.
doing? Warming
And
up.
also, they don't give credit. Tessa doesn't give the credit. She's a very smart offensive player and knows how to draw the foul within the play, within the basketball play. She's not forcing it. She knows how to use her body within that play to get to the free throw line. And there is an art to that. So if somebody wants to study a player and someone wants to get free throw line, Tessa Johnson does a great job of knowing how to get to the free throw line and also finish the and one. So I don't think there's enough talked about, enough credit for the IQ of that young lady and the things that she does for her team. I know Coach Don Staley knows, but I'm saying overall, she should get more credit for that.
Don said Tessa was our offense. Tessa, the offense.
right. Johnson.
Okay. Johnson. Bang.
Man. Yeah. Give me the ball.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
She said from Columbia and Minnesota.
Yeah, they said that on the
on the what?
During the actual airing of the game.
Oh, they said she shot a three from Columbia and Minnesota.
She at least shot one from Columbia and Minnesota. Y'all know I love a Minnesota kid, man. Them Minnesota kids, hoopers. So, but now here's the thing. Now I see. This is why I'm about to get off the socials, because now they don't want to give us our respect because we didn't blow LSU out, bro.
Well, Baskonomics didn't allow that.
You only gotta win by one.
One.
We walked into y'all house already down 2 starters, and we don't normally talk about that. We was down 2 starters. Then we was down 2 starters. We was down 2 starters. Then we were down 2 players in a hostile environment with some players who've never even been in the PMAC.
Yeah.
What y'all want to do with that? But like, y'all came out and gave us y'all best punch. Bah! Y'all came out and hit as hard as you could. We took it
and physically hitting people.
We took it and then got on with the game. I'm so proud of Big Mama. I'm so proud of Big Mama, man. Like I said on Baseline earlier today, she wanted those free throws. She wanted to take those free throws, because she could have passed. Like, Medina, oh, you wanted that. I see you. Well, get it, Big Mama.
Have you popped me in my mouth early in the game? I got something for you. right.
So, but I believe that unlocked the next level of Medina's game.
I agree with you. You seen that? You seen that something turn on in the second half? You did. I agree. It poked the hooper. It woke up the hooper.
It was like, oh, this okay. And then Allie came out there and gave y'all a little jumper from the corner. She's coming along. But listen, no deli, no mouse. Yeah, I tell you all the time, we only got to win by 1. So I'm not getting into that. Did you blow them out? Did you? Yeah, I ain't doing all that. Raven always hugging her players like, yes, you got it. You did what I wanted you to do. We got 80 in the chat. They both right there. Coach, give us something positive to get out of here with so we get the week started.
Want this party? Big Drip said and shared with us one of the many quotes. You can't let one loss define your season or one setback define your life. Be great in your preparation, become excellent in your performance, always in everything you do. And in who you are. Have a champion mentality. Get in your bag and expand your bag. I believe in you, and I know you believe in you because you are the best. Hey, shoot for the moon and land amongst the stars because you're super. You're very super. That's who you are. Hey, hey, we got hoops coming up. Unrivaled is back. We got a Monday matinee of women college hoops. Let's get it started. Have a great week. Keep hooping, my friends. Keep hooping, my friends.
All right, y'all. Some of y'all off tomorrow too, so enjoy the day off. Be on the lookout for the alerts. We got Now What the Sound Off. I can't wait. I cannot wait to hear what nephew got. We got the CC show tomorrow. We got hoops. Y'all, hey, y'all appreciate the support, y'all. Hit the like and the share. They both right there. If it's your first time, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell. Stay locked in. Don't miss the next drop. Until next time, that's Coach Coleman. Let's talk sports. Love y'all to life. Good night. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon.